I'm coming. Let's see, what is today? February 10th, 2013. Alright, let me see. Oh, you and all your animals.
Mother Goose.
Alright, let me see.
Mother Goose.
Oh, this is the real Mother Goose, okay?
The real Mother Goose.
Yeah. Now, let's see here.
Hold on.
What? Come here.
The real Mother Goose.
Alright, let's take a look. You sit back and you just relax for a minute, okay? And Daddy's going to read you. The real Mother Goose. So I'll just turn in here. And we will read a couple. Oh, hello, Mr. Bear. There's Mr. Bear. Yeah. Okay. Barber, barber, shave a pig. How many hairs will make a wig? 4 and 20, that's enough. Give the barber a pinch of snuff. The flying pig. Dickory, dickory, dare. The pig flew up in the air. The man in the brown soon brought him down. Dickory, dickory, dare. Let's read one that's... Yeah, let's just turn it like this. Let's see what it says. Old King Cole. Here we go. Ready? This one's one you're probably going to hear a lot throughout your years. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers 3. And every fiddler he had a fine fiddle, and a very fine fiddle had he. Twiddle-dee-dee-dee, twiddle-dee-dee-dee, went the fiddles. Oh, there's no so rare as can compare with King Cole and his fiddlers 3. See, what shall I see? A horse's head where his tail should be. Dappler Gray. I had a little pony, his name was Dappler Gray. I lent him to a lady to ride a mile away. She whipped him, she slashed him, she rode him through the mire. I would not lend my poor pony now for all the ladies hire. A well.
A well.
As round as an apple, as deep as a cup, and the king's horses can't fill it up. Okay, coffee and tea. Molly, my sister, and I fell out. And what do you think it was all about? She loved coffee and I loved tea, and that was the reason we couldn't agree. Pussycat meow. Pussycat meow jumped over a coal, and in her best petticoat burnt a great hole. Poor Pussycat's weeping, she'll have no more milk until her best petticoat's mended with silk. Interesting. Okay. Little girl with a curl. There was a little girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. When she was good, she was very, very good, and when she was bad, she was horrid. That's not a very good rhyme.
What is that good?
Dreams. Friday night dreams. Friday night's dream on Saturday told. It's sure to come true, but it never so old. A cock and a bull story. The cock's on the horse top blowing his horn. The bull's in the barn a threshing of corn. The maids in the meadow are making of hay. The ducks in the river are swimming away.
Did you already read this one?
No, not yet.
Did you read this one?
Nope. That one's for baby.
Did you read this one?
Yep, I read that one.
Did you read this
Nope,
one?
not yet. I'm getting ready to. But for baby. You shall have an apple, you shall have a plum. You shall have a rattle when Papa comes home. This is called Myself. As I walk by myself...
Are you reading this one?
No, I'm reading this one. Myself. Look where I pointed. Okay, right here. See, you can follow along with me. As I walk by myself, and I talk to myself, myself said unto me, Look to thyself, take care of thyself, for nobody cares for thee. I answered myself, and I said to myself, If the self-men repetee, look to thyself, or not look at thyself, the self-same thing will be. Now this is called Over the Water. Over the water, and over the sea, and over the water to Charlie. I'll have none of your nasty beef, nor I will have none of your barley. I'll have some of your very best flour to make white cake for my Charlie.
Did you read this one?
Yep, this is the last one.
Did you read this one?
Yep.
Did you read this
Yep.
one? Did you read this
That's
one?
what I'm reading right now. Candle saving. To make your candles last for aye, you wives and maids give ear To put them out the only way, says honest John Blodier. Some of these I just are hard to read. Now, who's this? That's Ladybird.
Ladybird.
Fears and tears. Tommy Tears and Mary's fears will make them old before their years. The Kinkley Cats. There were once two cats of Kilkenny. Gracie, you keep moving the book, I can't see. Each thought there was one cat too many. So they fought and they fit, and they scratched and they bit, till accepting their nails and their tips of their tails, instead of two cats there weren't any. Basically, they went at each other until there was no more of each other. Old Grimes.
Did you read this one?
Yep. Old Grimes is dead, the good old man. We ne'er shall see him more. He used to wear a long brown coat, all buttoned down before. Here, no, Ladybird's right here. This is Ladybird right there. We haven't read that one yet. The week of the birthdays. Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child works hard for its living. But the child that's born on the Sabbath day is bony and blithe and good and gay. Gay means happy. Get your fingers out of your mouth. And get that tail out of your mouth. Quit putting stuff in your mouth. If you're hungry, I got more food. A chimney. Black within and red without, four corners round about. Ladybird. Here we go. Now I'm going to read this one. Ladybird, ladybird, fly away home. Your house is on fire and children are all gone. Here, this song goes. Ladybird, ladybird, fly away home. Your house is on fire, your children all gone. All but one, and her name is Anne. And she crept under the pudding pan.
Hold on. Did he bite his hand?
Oh, that's a ladybug on his hand.
Oh.
That's why it's called Ladybird. Chop. Ugly turd.
Hey, did I turn?
Yes. Okay. The man who had not.
Are you reading this one?
This one. There was a man, and he had not, and robbers came to rob him. He crept up to the chimney pot, and then they thought they had him. But he got down on the other side, and then they could not find him. He ran 14 miles in 15 days and never looked behind him. Now, we read The Tailors and the Snail?
This one?
No, Tailors and the Snail. You like pictures, but sometimes you shut your eyes, you can see these things even better. Here. Let's see here. Let me read The Cock and the Hen.
Yes.
Cock, cock, cock,
Where's the
cock.
hen?
I have laid an egg,
Are
and
you
I'm in the
reading this
gang
one?
barefoot. What? No, read this one.
This one?
This one.
This one?
Here, let you read it. I want you to read it. Sound it out.
No,
See?
I'm not reading it.
Because you are still having trouble. But we're going to learn, baby. We'll learn. I promise you I'll work with you until you're blue in the face.
No, I don't want to read it. I was just...
Here you go. Cock, 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 cock. I've laid an egg. And I'm to gang barefoot. Hen, 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 hen. I've been up and down to every shop in town and cannot find a shoe to fit your foot. If I crow my heart out.
Daddy, could you read this one?
Yeah, I don't even get what that one was. That one is Jack Jelf. Little Jack Jelf was put on a shelf because he could not spell pie. When his Aunt Mrs. Grace saw his sorrow face, she could not...
Are you reading this one?
Sure, Gracie.
Read this one.
That's what I'm reading.
Oh.
And since Master Jelf was put on the shelf because he could not spell pie, let him stand there so grin, and no more about him, for I wish him a very goodbye. Let's see here.
Yes!
See, that one is Goosey Goosey Gander. Goosey Goosey Gander, whither dost thou wander? Upstairs and downstairs and in my lady's chamber. There I met an old man who wouldn't say his prayers. I took him by the left leg and threw him down the stairs. That's Old Mother Hubbard. Let me read that one. Old Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard to give her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. She went to the baker's to buy him some bread. When she came back, the dog was dead. She went to the undertaker's to buy him a coffin, but when she got back, the dog was laughing. She took a clean dish to get him some tripe. When she came back, he was smoking a pipe. She went to the alehouse to get him some beer. When she came back, the dog sat in a chair. She went to the tavern for white wine and red. When she came back, the dog stood on his head. She went to the hatter's to buy him a hat. When she came back, he was feeding the cat. She went to the barber to buy him a wig. When she came back, he was dancing a jig. She went to the fruiterer's to buy him some fruit, but when she came back, he was playing the flute. She went to the tailor to buy him a coat. When she came back, he was riding a goat.
Which one are you reading?
I'm reading Old Mother Hubbard. She went to the cobbler to buy him some shoes. When she came back, he was reading the news. Okay. She went to the sempster to buy him some linen. When she came back, the dog was a-spinning. She went to the hosiery to buy him some hose. When she came back, he was dressed in his clothes. The dame made a curtsy, the dog made a bow. The dame said, "Your servant," the dog said, "Bow wow!" Ooh, I like this one. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away.
Do it again.
Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. Is that Georgie Porgy running?
Is that a girl?
No, that's Georgie Porgy.
Is that a boy?
Yep, he was kissing all the girls. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. Okay. For every evil under the sun, there is a remedy and there is none. If there be one, seek till you find it. If there be none, never mind it. Cushy cow. Cushy cow, Bonnie, let down the milk, and I will give there thee a cow. I don't want to go.
Where's my...
What? Okay.
What is this?
That's Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone, and they'll come home and bring their tails behind them. Little Bo Peep fell fast asleep and dreamt she heard them bleating. But when she awoke, she found it a joke, for still they were all fleeting. Then up she took her little crook, determined for to find them. She found them indeed, but it made her heart bleed, for they'd left all their tails behind them. It happened one day as Bo Peep did stray unto a meadow hard by. There she espied their tails, side by side, all hung on a tree to dry. She heaved a sigh and wiped her eye, and over the hillocks she raced, and tried what she could, as a shepherd should, that each tail should be properly placed. Now, you want Little Boy Blue?
Yeah.
Right. Little Boy Blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where the little boy that looks after the sheep, under the haystack fast asleep? Rain, rain, go away, come again another day, little Johnny wants to play. Okay.
Rain, rain, go away.
Now I'm going to go get the other book, okay? And I'll read another Bible story to you, okay? Let me go get it all. Be right back. I will go get and read you a Bible story, okay?